Hello drivers, this is video k05, video k5, and the title of this video is your phone shuts down while servicing a call, or your app is open and you hit the DOCA driver app button again when you're servicing a call. So it's kind of a complicated title, but this is a problem that we need you to be aware of, or a situation we need you to be aware of. Now, when you look at this home screen or at the tablet or your smartphone, your driver app could be active in the background. And the way that you see your background apps is there are multiple ways, but this is basically the app that's active. Another way to see or bring the app into the foreground is hitting the DOCA driver button. So again, let's review. One way is you could see all your active apps in the background, and another one is to hit the DOCA driver button. So now I'm servicing a call, so I'm actually now heading to the pickup location to pick up the passenger, and the initial price estimate that we gave to the passenger for this trip is almost 1,200 Naira. And let's assume that I just picked up the passenger. Now, before I do that, what I could do is, let's assume by accident, or not by accident meaning that I turn off the app by accident. So the way that I do that is I go to the active apps, and then I just deactivate it. So now when I press this DOCA driver button again, I go through the initial login process, right? Because I just turned off the app. So now let me log back in, and I'm logging back in, and the system brought me back to where I was before. And again, I haven't picked up the passenger yet, and this is the same call we had before, if you remember. And the initial price was 1,190 or almost 1,200 Naira. Now, if the passenger is in the car, so let's assume I pick up the passenger, then what happens is the taximeter starts working. So if you see here, it starts calculating the kilometers traveled and the time that's elapsing from when the passenger is in the vehicle to calculate the price. Now, it's very important now that I don't turn off the app. So I can have the app in the background, and pressing the button brings it up back in. But if I turn off the app, either by accident, or if my phone shuts down because the battery is down, or if anything turns off the app at this point, so let me just turn it off to show you. So I could go here and just turn it off. Then what happens is when you go back in, and remember, we picked up the passenger and the taximeter is running. When you go back in and you log in, then you see that we still have the same call, pick up to destination. We still have the initial price, the 1,200 Naira, but the taximeter function is all out of whack. It just basically gives you nonsensical numbers. And we're fixing this problem, but for now you just have to be aware of the problem existing. So one way to solve this problem, if this happens, so how did this happen? You either turn off the app by accident, or your phone shuts down because there's not enough battery, and then you go back in and you bring the app again. So if that happens, then you just have to use your judgment and either charge the passenger the initial price that we gave them, the estimate, or if it's a call that just has the pickup and you're driving around, then that's a little bit more complicated. But again, you can probably calculate the price by going to the passenger app yourself, putting the pickup and destination, coming up with a price. So hopefully this will never happen to you, but we just wanted to show you what could happen. So we'll talk in another video. Thank you.